Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today in another video. I hope it's not too loud. The fan is on. Thank you so much for your love and your support thus far. I am dying to sleep, but I remember that persons commented on my previous video asking me to address a certain topic, and I really want to um do that video so that I can upload it for that particular person, and not just that person, because there's a lot of persons who are going through the same thing. They're just not going to come forward and see what's really happening. So I decided, all right then, let me just try to put myself together and come on here and do this video. If you want to know what I have in store or what I will be talking about today, I'll see you on the other side. I am mad tired. All right guys, so this person is saying that a young man professes love to a church sister with the hope of getting married, but this person acts feminine, have feminine characteristics, not a manly kind of characteristics. Him not possess that, right? The person said, should she continue in the relationship and pray that he will change his ways, or should she part company? As always says. uh Young man professes love, but the young man is acting as the sister. Should we continue, or should she continue our part ways? We must understand that a lot of people are in the church. They sing on the choir, they lead testimony, they moderate, they do a lot of things in the church. They are active, but they are not delivered. And I say this because I have seen and I have heard of many instances where persons just, they might say all of a sudden, but it's not all of a sudden. I was speaking to a church sister today. This is Sunday, January, today's January what, 30th, by the way. I was speaking to a church sister, and based on the conversation, I was saying to her, people don't just get up all of a sudden and backslide. It is a process. And I was saying to her, you are not going to get up and wear something that you know you're not supposed to wear all of a sudden, because the Christ in you is going to correct you. The Spirit of God is going to correct you and let you know, say, hey, reminder, there's going to be an alert that you should not. So when people backslide, it's not all of a sudden. It is something that lead up to. I don't know if my previous video before this, I mentioned it. So it can't be all of a sudden. Now this young man professes love to you, but the young man act a certain way. It is not all of a sudden. And this is definitely a spirit, because if God make you as a man, you're supposed to act like a man. If God created you to be a female, you're supposed to act like a female. and we would have known of characteristics, you know, of how a female should operate and how a man should operate. Now I can just imagine this young lady's pain or frustration or concern or whatever it be, because I mean, a man come and profess his love to you, but when you're when you're actually looking, when you're looking to say, all right, then you're looking for that manly trait, that manly characteristics, and when you look at this person, you're seeing the opposite. You see like is a sister operate, but you're actually looking at the man. No, that is definitely going to be a bitter taste. He might be saved in terms of he got baptized, he's in the church, but he's not delivered. I had a recent encounter where somebody shared, I have to be careful with this also, where somebody shared a particular piece of information about someone that she is close to, and the person who should be a husband and a father was professing to be otherwise. And I said to her, it is not all of a sudden, you know. I said this was either introduced to him or this was reintroduced. And I said to her, I said, it is a spirit, you know. I said, it is a spirit and he needs to be delivered. So this particular person, my darling dear, he needs to be delivered. And there are some battles that we don't take on. There are some battles that we don't try to get involved in. Because there is no way you as a female, God is going to give you a female, because God is not for that. Right? So the man profess him love to you. Of course, you're looking for that manly kind of trait, that manly kind of, you know, that manly characteristic, the things that men normally do, that men normally say and stuff like that. You're looking for that, but you're seeing opposite. Now, as for me personally, that is a red light. Beep. That is definitely a red light. Other persons might say otherwise. People deserve second chances. Yes, 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 yes. But these are not the things that God wants for us. This young man needs to be delivered. Is either him open some kind of portal, why that kind of spirit is evident in him, or a portal reopen. So reopen mean that he's coming from there, but he was not delivered. Because people don't understand, you know, that there are certain lifestyle that persons are coming from. There are certain lifestyle that persons are coming from, and they decide to get saved. But taking a water baptism can't cut it alone, you know. Because if you don't get deliverance, and deliverance is not from the pastor nor from the minister in the church, but the deliverance will come from God, and God alone can deliver. He will use his servants to perform that deliverance, but God alone can deliver. God alone give deliverance. And that's the reason why we ought to be very careful when we are in the house, that we don't get confused with the plans of the enemy. Because people feel like says the enemy is on the outside, and him come and him park him car and him sit on the outside and him wait for us. Him park the car if there is any car, and he come on the inside. And if you are not vigilant, him come and him sit right beside you, or him come and him slung right in your lap. And he hear our prayers and him try at all times to first God. And he come and he bring a look-alike. So it is for us to examine and to realize that, yes, I ask God for somebody that is tall, somebody that is light skinned, just saying, somebody that is slim, and it fits what you had asked for in that area or in that category. But you never ask God for somebody who are gonna act different from what you actually want, or for what he should be acting as. Red light. So for me personally, I would not want to be with this person. I mean, it might be hard, it might be difficult, but the person needs to be delivered. The person needs deliverance. And when and there's a possibility now that most of these people, they get deliverance, but them just can't maintain it. They don't maintain it. Because if this is something that was reintroduced, that this person is acting this way, then it means that it can mean that the person got deliverance, but the person did not maintain it. And people don't think, and people don't know, because people feel as if that if you get deliverance, I just saw you just say, oh, I get deliverance and that is it. No, 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 honey boo boo. You have to maintain it. So a lot of these people, they might be coming from a particular situation and God deliver them. And they allow themselves to be swallowed by the situation couple of months, couple of weeks down the line. So it can be that he really needs that first portion of deliverance because he never get it before. He never seek forget it. Or he got it and he did not maintain it. But for me personally, I don't think that is anything that is healthy. Man fi act like man. Right? So that's my take on it. That's really my take on it. And the world will not see it the same way as the church sees it. And I don't think God would give you somebody like that. Irrespective of the fact that he profess his love to you or for you, but then there is something that is missing, something just not right. Something not right. So for me personally, I would not want to proceed with that. Because look here, this is not like a bad habit, wherein him always a pass, people and not say morning or good evening. It is not simple as that, because that is something that you can have a talk with the person. And you can say, no man, you must be more polite than that. You're walking past people. Say good morning, say good evening. And that is something that you can have a talk and you can instill that into the person. Show the person, say, look here, good manners carry places. It is good to be respectful. It pays to have manners and stuff like that. That is different. But when somebody have this kind of characteristic or trait, it's not something that you can go and you can sit down and say, no, you have to change this, because this change will not come overnight. So I hope that you understand what I'm saying and where I am coming from. This is my personal view, 100%. Everything's over. This is my personal view. I think you should part company. If it is God's will be done. If it is God's will must and it will be done. So you don't have to worry about if this person is for you. If this person is for you, this person will marry you. All right? So that's my view on it. Thank you guys so much for clicking on my video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to follow me on all socials, Fashionable Headwears at Zoe on Instagram, Endurance by Kris, our business page. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.